In St. Catherine, which has been under lockdown, there are specific shopping days and restrictions on businesses. There have been chaotic scenes on the 3 days so far, prompting concern that the virus could spread despite the efforts of the government. Mr. Chen believes the inclusion of residents and small business operators in the planning process would reduce disorder and aid in the government's appeal for persons to practice physical distancing.
I know the government has been learning fast in terms of correcting things that might have gone a bit awry, not understanding crowd psychology and behavior. But I want to make a special note of the 10,000 plus small shops in Jamaica. They have a critical role to play because the villages and the small communities are policing themselves pretty efficiently. What the anecdote that Mr. Johnson shared with us a while ago has been my experience also. The trick is that we should find a way to get more goods into the corner shop so people wouldn't have to leave their communities. So you wouldn't have to see a rush in Portmore or Spanish Town or Linston.
Mr. Chen is suggesting that corner shops be allowed to open outside of the shopping days to help residents who are unable to stock up on weeks of supply.
We will never have enough police and soldiers to enforce the stay-at-home orders and the curfews and so on. But if at the community level, and this is where the parish councillors, the caretakers, the parish disaster management committees and so on, spread out the work, spread out the policing, and allow people to understand that there is no need to rush into town to buy food if the food is right there within a walking distance.
And Mr. Chen says despite the rush on supermarkets by Jamaicans over the last few weeks to stock up in preparation for further COVID-19 restrictions, sales have remained the same as in previous months. Mr. Chen says there have been quiet periods and supermarkets have had to open with truncated hours due to the curfew. Mr. Chen says the local supply chain will be able to meet the demands over the next few months.
It has not been said enough. I find that the local supply chain, which is long established, the big distributors, the small distributors, the manufacturers, the wholesalers, the supermarkets, and let us not forget the 10,000 plus corner shops and village groceries that have really stepped up to the plate and ensured that supplies have been adequate.
Javon Keys, Frontline News.